You don't see a lot of multi-generational Black businesses. And that was some of the initial conversations I had with JPMorgan. How do we create a multi-generational Black-owned success story with BCforward?
We're an information technology services and workforce fulfillment firm headquartered in Indianapolis, Indiana.
Our company is a global organization, and that requires us to move at light speed and bring the best and the brightest talent. In starting the organization, a lot of our principles around diversity were very just organic to who we were. Ultimately, we believe that's what makes us assemble the best teams to develop the best outcomes.
Building a business, is very difficult. You have to be thoughtful in the decisions and choices about where you place yourself, who you put your trust in.
We knew that the next phase of our growth was going to require more than just access to money. It was going to require expertise that we did not necessarily historically have access to. Selecting a banking partner for me is extremely intentional. Fred has been very thoughtful about trying to learn who BCforward is, because the nuances of running a Black-owned, Black-led business are very different than a lot of other organizations.
We really take this one firm approach to bring all the resources we have as an institution to support diverse businesses. And BCforward were truly at an inflection point. They needed a commercial banking partner that could provide the right tools, the right treasury platform as the business continued to scale. As we dissect the business, the client base, where are the biggest opportunities for growth? Not just growth, but profitable growth.
The opportunity to kind of have one global platform where we could have complete visibility all across all of our financial treasury needs was really important to us.
The ability to deliver not just treasury products in the US, but also internationally dovetails quite nicely with his overall supplier diversity partnership, where he is also providing services to JPMorgan internationally.
JPMorgan is not only a banking partner, they're also a customer. And that was something that we were very intentional about, because we felt like then we were truly committed to one another's success.
In the beginning, it was more of, okay, well, how do we get that next contract? But now it's a little bit more about, realizing like the impact we have. Because at the end of the day, it's not about you.
Darian and I graduated from DePaul University, so it's a special place for us. In partnership with DePaul, we talked about the idea of expanding the African American Student House.
We wanted the space to be the melting pot for the campus, and that is what has happened.
Given his background and commitment to diversity, equity, and inclusion, it was not just for a namesake, but it's also in practice. And that directly impacted my life personally and professionally. And I'm kind of where I am today because his mentorship and his guidance.
The opportunity to build a legacy is something that, quite frankly, I take personal. And I feel honored that we as an institution have the opportunity to spend time with Justin as he thinks about this next chapter of growth.
I certainly never thought the business would be what it is today. So if at some point in time in the future, somebody could look back and say, he was Justin Christian, a decent business guy, but he did a couple things that made it a little easier for somebody else that came after him. To me, that's really special to be a part of.